What is up? This is the War Dog coming at you with a Sonic the Hedgehog review. Oh yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. What's up? This is the War Dog. And I saw Sonic the Hedgehog with my kids the other day, and I liked it. My kids are 11 and 9. My 11-year-old son was smiling through the whole thing. My 9-year-old son has autism, and he was locked in the beginning and he was locked in the end. He struggled a little bit in the middle. As for me, being the adult, I really enjoyed it as well. I think what was really nice about this Sonic the movie was Jim Carrey seemed to come on every time you'd feel like a lull was going to happen. And so, and Jim Carrey, he wasn't like his norm. It wasn't like the crazy Ace Ventura, Riddler acting. He actually played this part differently. I mean, you could see signs of, Jim Carrey in the character, but he played this character distinctly, and it was cool, and it was fun to see him pop up in each scene and see how this character was going to grow and develop. And I thought he did a great job. James Marsden plays Tom Wachowski, who is like Sonic's sidekick in this movie. And they basically go on a road trip together, and Marsden was great too. He actually seemed like he was enjoying the role and having fun, and you could tell, and it made it a little bit more enjoyable. Sonic, the animated character, looked much better than the original Sonic that they came up with. I liked him. I liked the character's personality. The voice actor did a great job voicing the character. I liked the character overall. He reminded me of Sonic from the video game. His moves were very similar to what you would have expected from the video game. No big surprises there. The other key actor was Tom Wachowski's wife. I can't think of her name off the top of my head, but she's played by a beautiful lady. And she was awesome too, and I could see her having like her own significant part in the next movie. And yes, I said there's a next movie because quite possibly there might be another movie. There was 2 post-credit scenes, and I won't tell you anything about them. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but they definitely hint towards a second movie. And the post-credit scenes were pretty awesome too. The second one, me and my son both were like, oh yeah! I mean, it was like a fist-bumping high-five moment with seeing the second one. Super excited for that. The movie overall was kind of like a road trip movie. It was nicely paced. The scenes were broken up between Sonic and Tom Wachowski, and then Dr. Robotnik. So it was nice. There was no real lulls in the flow for me. The ending of the movie was pretty darn sweet. I gotta say, I was pretty stoked at the end of this one. The moves that Sonic uses at the end of this one remind me a lot of the moves that I used to use playing the video game. I think this movie is good for just about anybody. I enjoyed it as an adult. I probably wouldn't have went to it without my kids, but I'm glad that I did because I really did enjoy it. It brought back some nostalgia of the video game, and that was what I really, really appreciated, was being able to sit there and watch the movie and have that nostalgia. The theater was packed. We had a hard time finding a seat. Everybody that left the theater with us, they all seemed to be pretty happy with the movie, and they all seem to have enjoyed themselves. So I would definitely recommend this. If I had to grade it, I would give it like an 8 out of 10. As far as being a video game movie, I thought it was perfect. I mean, but a 10 out of 10 is just, I don't know, Infinity War is like a 10 out of 10 for me. There was some controversy with Birds of Prey that, people were on Twitter saying don't go see Sonic because of Birds of Prey, but honestly, they're two different movies. I would just ignore that BS. If there's no reason why you shouldn't go see Birds of Prey if you want to go see Birds of Prey, and there's no reason why you should go see Sonic if you want to see Sonic. I haven't seen Birds of Prey yet. I can't find a babysitter that's cheap enough for me to go with my wife, and I have 2 young sons that probably have no interest in it whatsoever. But I would say I'm guessing if you like Birds of Prey, you will probably like Sonic as well. So I think I've talked enough about this one. I once again, I'd say go see Sonic. That's all I got. I'm done stuttering and mumbling and fumbling. Peace out!